Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching on the planet, live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with Theo B. So that must mean it's Friday and we vibing. What's going out there?
We in the building, man. We in the building. It's Friday. We still trying to maintain, make it do what it do, get back on schedule to a certain type of degree and everything like that. What about yourself, big bro?
Right. I'm adjusting to this thousandness as you were subscriber wise. There's things I got to do and stuff I got to add. Ha ha, wink wink. To make sure that the monetary things that have to go on are going on.
We got to make sure we're doing that.
Yeah, and a barbecued. And I made a real tender brisket, really tender brisket. It was so tender you could have cut it with a butter knife. Not that I did, but
not it was so tender you can cut it with a butter knife.
It was tender, man. You know what I'm saying? It's tender. It's tender. Yeah. All you do is you get you a brine. First you got to have you a brine. You soak it in a brine for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And you do that for a couple of days, take it out, you get you a nice little rub, rub that on there, get that in there so you get the flavor all into the meat. Then put it on the grill and let the smoke just seep in. And a lot of people are like, they scared to let it get black. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be black, but you ain't eating the outside, you eating the inside. So when you cut it, it's just slivers. But I digress. Anyways, is we ready to get to it? Is it time yet?
I mean, we is vibing, so it's kind of like any time is the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Well, I ain't one to precipitate any type of attitude with or towards anybody, but when I see things, I can't unsee them. And that's kind of where I was when I saw that. A YouTuber running hashtag DC So White launched a full DC Comics boycott this week, clearing his absolute Batman pull list to protest 1,200 days without a black character-led ongoing meaning comic. His demands include guaranteed 18 to 24 month cancellation immunity for new black-led titles, regardless of sales. I Am Batman, the last black-led DC ongoing, was canceled because readers stopped buying it. Static Shock and Cyborg have each had multiple solo series, same result. A black indie creator on X called the campaign a white liberal agenda meant to further divide our community. Is this what comics needs? I believe that message, that statement, and shouts out to my man's at Comic Book Addicts, because I FUX with them heavy. I like what they do, unless they turn out to be conservative. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't investigating. But anyway, it would carry more weight if it was coming from somebody else. No shade, just facts. That would carry more weight if it was coming from somebody else. You feel me?
Oh man. I'm gonna try and watch what I say because it is Friday and I've been vibing. When you know, and when you don't know, you don't know. When you know, and when you don't know, you don't know. First and foremost, DC so white. Okay, I don't know when it wasn't. Yeah. I don't know when. You and I were just talking about this before we came on the air. This is nothing new. Like, okay, what? There was an ongoing Steel series. Where was it? I'm sorry. There was an ongoing Black Lightning series. For real, Vixen, Mr. Terrific. Like that. Like when did we? Black Bolt. Stop it. I ain't even get that. No, I don't. What we Cyborg really? And then the tropes associated with it. You want me to fall in love with the character who literally reminds me historically of that. I don't want that in my life. I want the $6 million man treatment. So don't be looking for me to fall in love with that.
I can't see him or hear him. That is bizarre. Okay, let's do that then. Let's go remove and then add. There you go. That was easy. You see me? You hear me? Okay.
There we look like we go.
Okay. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. But now I can't see you.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing.
It's very. Oh, now I can see you. But now I can't hear you. I am so confusing. I am so bad at confusing. It's a very technical difficulty. Oh, how's about? Yeah, that part. Okay, swing back in. There. Meanwhile, I will make room for other stuff. I guess I could say it, Dolo. Fuck it. He can come in, we can come in. But I understand and realize we know DC's white. Now, if DC had not been so white for so long, and that whiteness, so let me remove that. Bam. And that whiteness had not been so universally accepted, I don't think we would have come to such straits to the point where we needed to go, hey, DC, you're so white. But I mean, and just like you said, as far back as I can remember, what was it? It was Superman, it was Batman, it was the Flash, it was Green Lantern, it was Aquaman. All Caucasian appearing.
Come on now, the Legion of Superheroes.
Bruh, they came out in the late 50s. It took them until the mid 70s to have a black character.
Look, Why folks think they begrudgingly keep making John Jones a brother? John ain't show up as no brother.
He did not. He did not. Or he would have been the victim
John showed up
some poverty and some
as a green dude that turned into a white dude. Oh, now he black? Man, stop it.
Everybody want to be a Negro till it's time to be a Negro. That's facts. You know what I mean? But
I don't know I don't know how to take it, because the folks that are involved, while they would, like I said, you either know or you don't know. You either know or you don't know. The folks that are involved haven't always kept that thing above. They haven't. And I'm looking at for like, yeah. Like, they ain't always kept that thing above. The dude from YouTube is the main dude, and he know better. It's just a mantle. It's always been a mantle. Bro, if you don't get up out of here with that nonsense, like, and you're not gonna provide any more context than that, and he should be the one providing context too. But he gonna say the same limited, stupid thing that other folks say. And it's like, folks, look at this dude. And I'm like, man, come on, dog. Come on, dog. And then the other dude, I think he want to be the only one that's out there calling it for what it is, because he'll go above and beyond to diminish what anybody else doing that's in the same thing. Because he's done that. Like, so it's like, I did, you know what? And ain't now one of them gonna respond, because they know that's what that is at the end of the day. Now, y'all both been on some, y'all both grimy. Y'all been grimy to other black content creators as well as black characters. Y'all both grimy. And y'all ain't been consistent with y'all so-called black outrage either. So, you know, if they like it, I love it. You know, that's what gets you, if that's what you got to do to get your coins together. But what did you say months ago? I'm finna reduce my footprints. Before anybody heard somebody DC So White, I heard reducing footprints.
Hey, and right now, only covering one, and don't even feel like I need to keep doing that. Honestly,
bro.
I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. That's it. Because what
if they've been rocking with us, if they've been rocking with us, like we've been rocking with them, like we've been rocking with them, like they've been rocking with us, they heard us say months ago, came out of your mouth, hey, because we've been talking about it. It ain't like we ain't been talking about this. We've been chopping this up, reducing. We should have hashtag reducing footprints.
Hey, what do you say now? Boy, I mean, and you know what? The biggest thing is, Theo, the biggest thing is the separation anxiety. I'll just be honest with you. Once you get past the separation anxiety, it's like you done had your head down in a hole like an ostrich. You know what I'm saying? And all of this other stuff is all around you, and you ain't been observing it because you are just laser focused on whatever the big two got to say. You know what I'm saying? And they can be mad if they want to. I go ahead and be the villain, but I tell you what I ain't gonna be, and that's a liar.
You know what? Here's what I look at. You ready?
Yep.
We've been consistent since day one, so we really ain't got to waver. We just be like, bam. I sat back and I started to do 2 videos a day, but I'm like, so if that's what that was, why y'all ain't say nothing when the MCU took credit for T'Challa creating the Quinjet? Y'all still ain't said nothing. y'all still watch the MCU too. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Why y'all ain't say nothing about Sam Wilson flying around the MCU and T'Challa ain't getting no credit? X-Jax love that. I think Mr. Martin would too, and D. Steezel, because they be all on the fact that T'Challa ain't get credit for none of for his scientific IQ. Okay, well, them two cats ain't say nothing. Still ain't said nothing. Meanwhile, in Gotham.
Bruh.
I'll be like this. People be asking me over there on TikTok. They be like, man, I wish we could get a comic book with every Black Panther that's ever been in it. That's been a Black Panther. I was like, it's crazy. Because you let these other folks tell it, it's just a mouse, and we got not one damn comic book with these other motherfuckers.
Lonnie said he at work, but he listening. So
yeah, shout out to my dog. Hey, I got that epic one dropping tomorrow if I don't do nothing else, because I damn sure if that's issue 1, we should be looking forward to issue 6.
I'm waiting on my paper copy. I like to have it in my hand. I'm old school. I throw some pics up though. I'll probably put them in the shorts and get people curious and buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is epic? When they hear, I just feel like when they hear the acronym, man, as soon as you hear the acronym, you're gonna be like, damn, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Because that's it. That's how it hit me. I like, okay.
Watch this.
Earth Protector in crisis.
Watch this. We're gonna run this. We're gonna you the quarterback, right? I want you to drop back. I'm gonna step back off the line. Throw it to me. I need you to run down the sideline because I'm gonna throw this thing back to you.
Okay.
Why we spend so much time talking about what they ain't doing as opposed to talking about who doing it? Like Lonnie.
Exactly. That's my point. And here's my point. Been my point. I'm like, well, wait. And here's the thing. Let's simplify. We can make this real simple in terms of the big two. Check this. If you kept getting hair in your hamburger, if they kept putting pickles on your stuff and you didn't want pickles on your stuff, and they don't listen to you and keep putting pickles on your stuff, you ain't gonna keep getting your hamburgers there, right? So how is a comic book company any different? I've asked you. I've written letters. Y'all say write them letters. Okay to print. Yes, I did. And did nobody listen? And then we want to get into an argument with my man when he's trying to tell you. This is what I don't understand. When you trying to tell somebody something, I'm not telling you because it's based on false narrative. I'm telling you it's based on data. It's based on information. It's based on what I see. It's based on what everybody see. But you looking at me like I'm trying to attack you. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm telling you, I done sat down. You say you want to find out what the people want. Well, here I am. I'm the middleman. I done talked to the people. And they have collectively told me what they want, and I'm telling you via them.
You know what I'm saying? Whether the people like us or not, they telling us that, hey, we don't really F with y'all like that, but go and tell them what we're like, hey, this is what they saying they spend money on now. Spend money on. And you know what? It get to a point where you just gotta let people be great. You gotta be like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, and that's my thing. I mean, I want everybody, and it's just me. I want everybody to go out there and find their own groove. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I did a review this week on Tessina. I'm like, that's my first time in, and I'm like, she'll break off from something else that they doing over there that I ain't even know nothing about. So now I'm like, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's how it starts happening, man. You just go out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my thing was, I remember back in the day, like 84, 85, I didn't know if I wanted to pick up an LL Cool J tape to put in my boombox. You know what I'm saying? And then my mans and them told me, okay, he got this joint called Radio. And that ain't even his hottest joint. His hottest joint is Rock the Bells. So I'm like, okay. So, you know, I decided to go to Sam Goody and get the cassette and put it in there. And I ended up liking it because it was different. You got to take that chance and find that thing, whatever it is out there. I mean, it can be Odina, it could be Epic, it could be Antagonist, it could be Harriet Tubman, it could be Little Rock Files, it could be any of that, all of that, or none of that. Because you know what? There's more shit out there. You know what I mean? That we ain't even touched upon. You know, so it's just to me, I feel like I'm a kid again, and I'm on a journey to just go out and discover what else is out there.
I think Kev on stage, and I'm equate what he talked about earlier. He did a video earlier this week in regards to the pressures of being Black and going to watch Black movies and the expectations that sit out there. So not every comic book does well, right? Put it out. But those comics don't face the same pressures, and I don't know why, a comic book with a Black character does. If we understand, and people act like they don't, if we understand the genre is by and large a European male-dominated genre, that's what that is. Now, if you're the company, you never really cared whether or not I was checking for the character that didn't look like me or not. You just assumed I was. You cannot be falsely assuming that if you put out a character that's not about a white European male, that everybody's checking for that character. No, we can read the comments. It's just common sense. You see that? So these characters, if they aren't featuring a white European male or a white European male to be the eyes into the comic book, it's not going to perform like the others do. That's just what that is. You either want to invest in these characters or you don't. Well, if you're not going to invest in the character, it's not the consumer's fault if the character doesn't succeed, nor is it the character's fault. As you alluded to, Lonnie's alluded to, you know, all of the writers that we've interacted, it's what the editorial department wants to do. You've done videos on T'Challa, Black Panther. Why isn't that character a list character? It's because they want support.
Yeah. If that was the campaign, he would be.
Those struggles are gonna be there.
Yeah.
We either keep dealing with those struggles or we go someplace else. And it ain't even got to be no big announcement. We just be like, I'm gonna holler at you. I ain't, you know.
That, you know what I'm saying? I ain't chomping at the bit to be at nobody's show or nobody's premiere or none of that old bull. You know what I mean? To me, it's about integrity. And if you can't do what you do with integrity, why do it? I don't care how much money they offer you, man. You ain't gonna buy my integrity. At least, you know, not why I can resist.
I think me and you both read Absolute Batman and Absolute Green Arrow, and I don't think either one of us dropped a review on it.
Bruh.
That was a conscious decision. we didn't say the stories wasn't good. We was just like,
I can't represent myself in the best possible representation of me if I'm half stepping. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get into a full step. You know what I mean? So some stuff you got to shed some loose skin, as it were, and move on. You know what I mean? Hey, I had fun. I had fun, but you know what? I'm making money off your books every weekend. I'm making money off your books every weekend. Thank you. It's an investment. Let's just call it that.
But we don't just stop there, though. We don't just stop there, though. Because we'd be like, I saw Spotted War. I heard it was pretty good. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, we go. That's Sony. They on the other side. They ain't with them.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just a matter.
They screwing it up in a different way.
To me, it's just a matter of being consistent and not being performative. And when you not being consistent, it's easy for somebody to point something out, and you're gonna wind up saying, "Yeah, but nah, ain't no yeah, but," because if that's what that is, then that's what that is. It either is or it isn't. Which one is it? Which one is it? So,
would you consider yourself, Theo? Would you consider yourself a radical liberal?
man, you know what, man? That's too many big words right there.
Okay, I can.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I can elucidate if you need me to.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But here's the thing. It'd be so easy to put somebody in a box, man. And I don't consider myself a radical, nor do I consider myself a liberal, because if you do something to me or to somebody that I love or care about, I'm gonna become one of the most conservative people out there. And I'm not gonna fit into that nice little liberal thing, because a liberal person would be like, God bless you, I forgive you, going about your business. No, it's not how I'm not wired like that. So okay. I think I believe in what I believe in, and if you got it, then I should have it too. I should have access to it too. If you have fun doing what you do, I like to have fun doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't think that's being radical.
In that spirit of having fun, would you say there's more than one type of pro recaster?
You know what? I'm supposed to say no, because it should be consistent. But unfortunately, that would be me lying. So realistically, there are degrees of recasters. Period.
and that is why I say there are people out there that call pro recasters radical. You know what I'm saying? That they're radical about it. That they're like hyper vigilant with their gatekeeping. Would you say that? Would you consider yourself or me hyper vigilant at gatekeeping when it comes to recast the child?
Once again, there goes some labels and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, that tends to happen a lot on social media and just in general. If I don't know you or I fear you, I'm going to put a label on it.
No, see, I don't know how to feel about that, because I'm the same dude that didn't have a problem with them recasting Superman. I ain't no problem with that. Whether the actor was living or had passed on, I ain't no problem with that. It's the same thing with Batman.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Captain America.
We can go on and on and on.
The Hulk.
It's even
Thor.
two Wonder Woman.
You want to hear the hypocrisy of irony right here?
4 if you count that crap in the 60s.
You want to hear the hypocrisy of irony right here? There's an actor out there who not only has played an actor that plays Superman, but that same actor not only played Daredevil, but also played Batman. Like, we ain't gonna never get that with the stuff we got going on. Ben Affleck done all that. We ain't gonna ever get that. We not. They talking about bringing back the greatest American hero.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in Gotham,
shit, we bringing folks back, but we canceling Blade.
We gonna say it's just a man.
We can't. We bringing that back, but we canceling Blade.
Here's the thing. We gonna say it's just a mantle, knowing they're never going to pay that whole mantle line off because everybody in that mantle is related to T'Challa. They're never going to pay that off. Like, you can say it. It's a deflection tactic. That's what that is. Marvel is never going to address any of those Panthers, give you a storyline. That's why they give you Eyes of Wakanda and they give you characters that ain't known. Because even if you give side characters, those side characters through lore point to one of those Panthers. And one of those Panthers, not one of them, all of them point to T'Challa. That's going to open up a whole can of worms. You as a studio have went above and beyond to distance yourself from. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what's crazier. The fact that the studio did it, which is costing them money, or you got black people down for that foolishness. I don't know which one is crazier. They both, that's crazy work to me. I just don't know which one is crazier, but they both crazy.
Yeah. So, and here's something else I thought about. How many characters have been introduced in the MCU and ain't nothing been done with them?
You count the ones that got deleted too?
Nah, not the ones that got just that. Cause I can count about 4 or 5 characters they introduced and didn't do nothing with.
Let me see here. Amadeus Cho's moment is floating around out there.
And you ain't heard nothing else about
it. You ain't heard nothing else about her. You ain't heard nothing about Lady Sif, the Warriors 3, none of that.
Well, the Warriors 3 dead, I thought. Didn't they get killed in Ragnarok?
Yeah. Adam Warlock, I think he just sitting out there. Star Fox, I don't know what he was introduced for.
As Star Fox got introduced, I think it was in Eternals.
Yeah, and I don't even know what we did, why we did that whole thing with the Eternals. I don't know what that was. That was just trash. Let me see here. Who else is? I don't know what we did with Bass. I just out there, but there, I don't did.
Yeah, she got a cameo. You'd blink, you'd miss it.
Yeah, Wakabi MIA. I guess he's still locked up and everything. I guess they did not need him when Talokan was going on.
They must have threw the key away. I'm like, you ain't even gonna mention like what he like. Forget that Negro. We ain't studying here. Yeah, dang.
I don't know where Elijah, Sharon Carter, and Zemo at. Last we seen Elijah, he was out there shooting basketball.
Ain't Sharon bad now?
I guess. You know, I would have liked to know what was going on with Lamar Hoskins' sister, because when John was in there talking to the whole family, she looked like she was not buying none of that he said. I don't know why we ain't paying that off, because if you like to think if we gonna get, if we doing black female empowerment, why we can't get a black female battle star? I mean, damn, the character is alive in the comics. Jesus Christ. I keep going. Who else we got here? Even though Hawkeye was married to Mockingbird, based on that whole, I ain't getting no Mockingbird-ish nothing. Agent 13 just wasn't enough for me.
The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm talking about in Disney Plus though, MCU. That wasn't enough for me. I'm just going to go get her watch and everything like that. That ain't moved the needle for me. And this gonna hurt me to my heart to say this. I barely remember David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury, but his Nick Fury is better than Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury. And it's not Samuel L. Jackson's fault. It's the fact that they actually let David Hasselhoff get hands on. We waited far too long with Samuel. Way too long. Samuel look old. I mean, he old.
Samuel's career started when he was middle age.
Yeah. My dog ain't been to Wakanda, nothing like that. That's crazy.
Because they don't trust him. Nick Fury is never allowed to come here ever.
That's how that vibranium got up out of here last time.
You know what I'm saying? We remember him from World War II. Stay away.
Hey man, we vibing, right?
Ain't that name of show?
What you think about us nerds going back and forth over that token video game?
Do you really want my honest opinion? It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, we could scream and holler about it, but it was done is done. I am sure that if this token game lasts long enough for when Doomsday come out, if we get to see this variant, I guarantee you, if it's a variant, that variant gonna go into all media. So that problem may end up just kind of solving itself. Wakabi as the power broker.
That's interesting, though.
And Kamayo, that's why I said if Token is still around when that drop, he said he think Token gonna fail. So I'm like, why should I debate about some shit that ain't gonna be around in a couple months?
It's amazing to me the amount of fans going back and forth. I'm like, if y'all comic book fans, how y'all going back and forth?
Yeah, exactly. You should be celebrating.
You should be looking at it like, nah, that ain't that Shooty skin. That's not a Shooty skin. That's an Ava Ayala skin. Why they confusing the two? If you're a fan, you know that already.
Yeah.
You got folks getting mad. Well, so it don't matter. It would matter if it was the other way around, though, now wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, he said he feel like that game gonna be DOA, and that's why I say I ain't putting no energy into it. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna fool with one, fool with rivals. Other than that, man, it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. In a couple months, we're gonna be like, oh my goodness, why were we even talking about that like it was a thing?
Yo, big bro. And I still ain't got the answer yet to the question I asked months ago. What black superhero could I be?
What black
based on the color scale? Based on the color scale. Based on the color scale that we see in comics. Which one of them could I be?
You could be whichever one you want to be.
I'm too light skinned.
Man, it's light skinned black people in comics.
Hey, which I can't be T'Challa. I can't be Blade. I can't be Sam. Yeah, I don't, which one of them out there? Miles even darker than me.
You ain't that light. And if you are, get your butt out in the sun. John Stewart, he's high yellow now. What's happening?
Listen, based on the comments, Aaron Pierre should not be playing that dude.
DC said we're gonna compromise.
I said, that hurt my feelings.
Grab Adams said it's the lightning.
That hurt my feelings. As much as I represent chocolate, I can't be not one black superhero. Dang, that's tough.
Well, here, Kamoya giving you your parameters. He said, no light skins for T'Challa or Blade. Anybody else is fair game. So we can have a light skinned Falcon. That's all good. We don't care. You got a light skinned Nick Fury. All of them. You know what I'm saying? That Nick Fury can look like Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Call it Steph Fury.
Hey, my dog Cross London. The dude that played Tobias. Picture him as Nick Fury. Nick Fury.
Oh damn! I mean, he got the voice for it. He definitely got the voice. He definitely got a Nick Fury voice.
Listen, I need that. I need my dog to do a skit where he playing Nick Fury, and I need him to talk like just talk like. Don't give me Samuel L. Jackson. No, give me you. I want to. Because the way he was talking as Tobias, his talk game was immaculate.
Yeah.
This talk game was on a whole.
He'll hit you with something immaculate and literate, and then turn around and just get gutted. Oh, dang.
Like, who writing your script, dog? Like, wait.
Yeah, he got that voice. Yeah, that would work.
You are one. And we say you are one uppity Negro. I'm so sick and tired of looking at your black ass. Like, just how you talk to it,
bruh. Hey, he felt like some stuff needed to be said. He was saying it. Damn it. Yeah, we gonna put some stuff out on the table tonight. You know. Hey, he gonna be Tombstone. Now you putting him at Tombstone. I kind of want to see that.
Listen,
he make a good Lonnie Lincoln.
Here we go. Who this? I'm guaranteeing you, this Tombstone finna sound a lot like Tobias Williams. I'm guaranteeing you that's.
Hey, that's cool though. I can rock with that. I'm fine with that, man. That's how he sound. Hey, just go ahead and whisper. Cause Tombstone don't talk that loud. He just whisper it when you say it.
I cannot wait for the names he come up with to call Peter. That's gonna be funny.
Little man.
That is gonna be funny. That is gonna be funny. How he gonna talk about Robbie? It's gonna be hilarious. If we get that, that's gonna be too hilarious. That's gonna be too hilarious. And my dog is a certified rapper too. Like my dog got bars.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, bring him on. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. Cause my only thing about it, you gonna saturate. You do the same thing you always do. You're gonna take a movie, you're gonna saturate it with 97 villains, and then don't give them no depth.
Bruh. They gonna, what I don't like is the false advertisement. And what I mean by that, they gonna say this is Spider-Man No Way Home. No, this is Spider-Man and his amazing friends No Way Home. You got more than one superhero popping up in this movie. And Marvel think they slick. You ain't did a solo movie in quite some time. You got everybody and their mama showing up in everybody and their mama's movie. So you not slick. You overcooking the grits, hoping you ain't got enough courage in your writing that that Tom Holland as Spider-Man can stand alone in that movie and generate the money you needed to get you. You don't believe that. Meanwhile, we got this dude over here that got you 1.3 billion. And last I checked, Kamoyo did, according to inflation, it'd be more like 1.5 right now. And he ain't have nobody in that thing with him. And my dog ain't even get screen time like that.
Question. Even though he played Melinda May's ex-boo on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., is there an MCU character you could see Blair Underwood play?
I mean, one of them dudes in the Panther tree, but clearly.
Is there a cinematic Moses Magnum?
He could play, Blair Underwood could play one of them dudes. He could play an older version of Gabe Brown. That was portrayed by Derek Luke. Of course, Derek Luke could come back and play that, right?
Yeah.
I guess he could play a undersized G.W. Bridge. You know what I'm saying? Because he would be that. Like I said, he could play one of those Panthers, but he easily could play one of those Panthers.
He could play Cord.
Huh?
He could play Cord in a Night Thrasher movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Blair ain't that old. Like, he's not that old. He could play an older Bill Foster. Black Goliath. Now, if we got it right, we could pair him up with maybe a I'm trying to think of an actress that we could pair him up with. He could play Frank Rambo. He could play old girl's father and pair him up with because I look at opportunities, right?
What's
and because we've retconned them to say that they were both in the Army, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then why couldn't we have them doing off the books secret agent type stuff while they were in the Army?
Who said they couldn't?
You feel what I'm saying? Like, flesh those characters out. But that's me though. That's me. What do I know?
Yeah, you know a a lot there, buddy. You know a lot.
You know,
Chick from
who knows?
Undercover
I mean,
Brother. What's her name? Chick from Undercover Brother.
yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
She could play Maria Rambo.
Yeah, you know, do something like that where you give him a nice little backstory and everything like that. Hell, honestly, he could play Scion. But I still don't know who the Joker is.
That's a good idea. Paul Martin, Dr. Spectrum.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Good work. That's a good choice. That's a good choice, Mr. Martin. That's an excellent choice.
Yeah. Or Bill Carver, aka the Thunderbolt.
Yeah. He could play an older amazing man, the first generation. He could do that. Truth be told, Lucius Fox needs to be, you know, recast. He could play Lucius Fox. He could do that.
But they were talking about the MCU.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. My fault.
Yeah. He just got carried away. Oh, no, all kinds of roles we could put Blair Underwood in. Shit.
Yeah. And you know what? It be things like that, man, where I be like, you know, having conversations like this where we don't be keeping that thing a buck. It's like, do y'all not realize how we be shortchanging ourselves as far as our own characters by playing somebody sloppy seconds? Like, we ain't gonna ever get what we supposed to because y'all just keep signing off on this dumb stuff. And then stop tagging me and stuff like that. Theo, you don't want to hear how I feel about this.
Well, you know what? You know, I understand the reason for the tag, but I ain't involved in it like that. Where I'm to the point where I'm arguing every single thing. I'm not in there like that. Every now and then I might pop in. And even then, I ain't saying nothing antagonistic. And if you take it as antagonistic, oh, that's your bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and the further I stay away from that, the better protected my peace is.
You know what? I don't know who goes onto Twitter to consume content. Post, that's something different. Like but go on to consume content. Oh no, man, no, I don't. Oh Lord, I don't know who would do that to themselves on a daily basis. Like that's crazy.
It is folks out there, man.
That's crazy. Every day it's an argument. I'm like, oh, we can't want to do this every day.
That's the wrong energy.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? Every day.
Every day.
Nah.
We argue every day.
Yeah, being exposed to all of that every day is toxic. You know what I'm saying? It has a toxic effect. It's just like, man, that much negativity you should not be filtering that much negativity into your sentience.
Here's the thing. It don't even matter because at the end of the day, I can't really say you and I, you know, Kamoyo, we go over there, we drop knowledge and everything like that. And I ain't seen it yet where somebody that was anti-recast gave two damns about the knowledge that was dropped. They ain't care. They ain't care. Now, mind you, with them not caring, you still moved how you was gonna move, whether they cared or not. So the interaction didn't even matter. Like they didn't care about your knowledge. You didn't care about them not caring about your lack of knowledge. Both parties moved how they were gonna move. Now here's the damnedest thing. And that's why I be like, I don't even know why. What's the argument for? Did you not get the animation studio closed? Mm-hmm. It's either yes or no question. Folks, whether you like the answer or not, if you didn't like Lies of Wakanda, was your negative response, the backlash, enough to get the animation? Yep, it was. when it came to them 2 video games, did you not get both of them indefinitely postponed, regardless of the conversations that was had on social media? Because you still moved how you was gonna move. Yep. All right. Did you hit them upside the head for $500 million? So yes or no question. Because they took an L. You got them for $500 million because that second movie only made $800 million. And last I checked, 8 plus 5 is 13. They didn't get that. Okay, so what's the back and forth for?
Well, they leaking money like a sieve right now. I mean, it's just like every project they do is just like no. So it's like I mean, I think they would be purposefully negligent if they did not acknowledge the fact that they are bleeding money, literally.
But I'm saying, like, when you know you're the side that's contributing to their heartache, why would you go back and forth with the other side? Clearly, they ain't doing what you doing. They just talking.
Yeah, exactly.
They just talking. Meanwhile, over here in Gotham, you be like, you know what? I'm done talking. I'm too old to talk. I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's our generation. Generation X. We can show you better, we can tell you. We ain't finna go back and forth with you. What for? I'm too old for that.
I laugh out loud at folks watching Yaya's pockets regarding playing Wonder Man, yet don't want another brother to possibly get the bag playing T'Challa, not T'Child. Okay. Well, that's a deep thought there.
Hey, I look at it like this. If they like it so much, why they not offsetting what we not doing?
That part.
Because we telling you we're not going to do it. We telling you we're not finna do that. And we telling you why we not finna do it. And we sticking to our guns. We're not doing it. Okay, well.
Do it.
It seemed like folks thought we was lying when we said what we wasn't gonna do.
Hey,
no, we wasn't not playing.
And I wasn't saying it to get you to believe me. I'm saying it because that's what I intended to do, and I did it.
We told y'all last year we're not going to go see Captain America 4. You'd thought folks thought we was lying, joking when we said we wanted to go on to go see it. They seemed surprised. Are you mad at me on Monday morning for not going to see a movie I told you a week ago I wasn't going to go see?
I don't go, man. Nah, you can't have my money. No, can't have it.
Hey, and that would fall in line with the degrees of recasters, because you got some recasters that went to go see that movie.
What the recasters had to say.
So yeah, people be funny, man.
Yeah,
people be funny.
Absolutely. Have you ever hold up? I can show you better than I can tell you. This is random as hell, but please excuse its randomness. I was thinking about this, and I was gonna do it last week, but it slipped my mind because we had so much different ish going on. But remember these movies?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you remember all these movies, which one of these movies had the better special effects?
Oh man, you gonna ask me that one?
Yeah. Because I was thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, huh. And I had to go back in my mind and think about each one of the movies and say, was that cutting edge for its time? Does that still look cool now? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if we're being specific, for those of you that aren't Gen X, you are looking at 5 pictures. It's a picture of the 1987 Masters of the Universe, the 1984 Dune, 1982 Conan the Barbarian, 1980 Flash Gordon, and I want to say Blade Runner came out in like 82, 3, something like that. Anyway, if you remember all of these movies, think about the special effects. And I'm thinking off the top of my head, probably the coolest looking thing in Masters of the Universe was probably him fighting Skeletor after Skeletor had like turned into a great big Skelegod, whatever you want to call it. I would say Conan had the best effects because here, ask yourself something. When you watched Conan the Barbarian, did them people not look like they was getting chopped open and getting their heads cut off to you? Did he not look crucified on that tree? I mean, the bird looked a little fake, but he definitely looked crucified on that tree. So I'm like, think about it. I mean, I love Flash Gordon to pieces, but cheesy. It was just it was cheesy then. It's cheesy now. Blade Runner. Blade Runner is more cerebral than it was special effects to me, because we talking about what precipitates life and all of that kind of stuff. So, okay. All right, we had some robot stuff going on, but I mean, robot stuff is robot stuff. So, other than that, what you got that was better than Conan? You know what I'm saying? And the scene where he was trying to find his way and he had to go see the witch, and the witch told him, hey, you got to pay for this information. And Conan didn't have no money, so he had to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? With he had to smash the witch. And the witch turned into a monster while it was going down. I'm like, bruh, that's crazy. As my man Tracy Moore, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know. I guess I would say the one that was able to stick more to being realistic without having to rely so much on special effects would be the Conan one.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
the less you have to rely on special effects to do your movie, the better off you are. So from what I remember, yeah, they did have special effects, but by and large, you know, Conan was Conan, big and everything like that. And, you know, I think we only gonna keep perfecting the art of blood, you know what I'm saying? You know, being used on the screen and everything like that. We've been chopping folks up on cinema for years now. So yeah. I think that one, yeah.
Kamayo said, I like Conan over Blade Runner just for the cinematography. Yeah. It was shot, I think they said it was shot in the mountains in Spain. A lot of it was. And you got it's still places in Spain where they got, horses running around free. So yeah, that was you know, that it captured the feel of, I guess, you know, what they were trying to capture. But yeah, Conan, I mean, all that Conan arguably started the sword and sorcery trend of the 80s. I mean, because think about it. Before Conan, you didn't have no movies like Conan. But after Conan, you had the sword and the sorcerer. You had Deathstalker. You had Ator. You had Yor. You had the Barbarians. You had any number of movies with a dude in a loincloth with a sword after Conan. So yeah, because I watched a lot of them.
I mean, that was a movie back then. Now you like Saturday matinee used to be the thing. Now,
yeah, oh yeah, man. We had a dollar theater in Kansas City, man, and I would go in there with like $2-3 and stay the whole afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Pay for one movie. I'm sneaking in one movie, coming out of one movie, sneaking in another movie. And at the end of the day, I done seen like 3 movies before they catch me.
True. Oh, yeah. What's the next topic, big bro?
What's the next topic? Action figures. I had this idea today. I went and bought a Vigilante. That Vigilante action figure. The McFarlane one.
Okay.
I want to try to turn that into a Bass Reeves. Think that's possible?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You know what I'm saying? Because all it would take maybe is like maybe painting it black and getting a 1/10 scale duster. You know, so he have like a full length dust because he already got 2 guns. He got a knife. He got a rifle. So you know what I'm saying? It's yeah. So I would need if I probably I would try to get that cowboy hat off because it's fixed on there. I would probably try to get that off and get a different head sculpt. Maybe try to find like a black head sculpt. Maybe the bronze tiger. Maybe that head sculpt will work on the Vigilante.
Hold on, big bro. Hold on.
Okay. Meanwhile, I can take this opportunity to remind everybody that hold up. This is the one I want to show you. Hang on. Like, dang, ain't nobody on screen. All of y'all running off screen, but you can still hear me. Okay. All right. This ain't the Vigilante. This is the Martian Manhunter. Now, yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down. If I can get that, it's out in the car. I'll wait till Theo go back and then and come back, and then I'll run downstairs and run out there to the car and grab it and show y'all what I'm talking about. But it come with a lot of accessories. I'm thinking, where's Bronze Tiger? Oh, watch out. Yeah, how hard would it be to make that face, put a cowboy hat on it, and make him look like Bass Reeves? That wouldn't be hard at all.
Yeah. He would work. Bronze Tiger would work.
And so yeah, because I mean, if I'm being honest, I ain't that crazy about this version of Bronze Tiger. you know what I'm saying? I'm much happier with the original 6-inch version. They got to come out with a better version of Bronze Tiger because that just feels like, like you forcing us to settle. You know what I mean? Or even As I Live and Breathe. Y'all remember Blood Wind, right? Blood Wind. Yeah, Blood Wind looked too mystical and weird. So I think Bronze Tiger will work. Hey, Theo.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna run real quick. I'm gonna go grab this vigilante.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
We back. We gonna hold down the fort while Big Bro's going on and everything like that. I don't know if y'all been rocking with a brother over there on TikTok and everything. We talked about action figures today. We did, of course, keeping the thing that Big Bro was just talking about and everything like that. Hopefully your action figure collection is making it do what you need it to do and want to do for you. Me, myself, we talked about this on the live the other night. This Night Viper is really giving me some good vibes. Like I don't know if y'all checked it out and everything like that, but it's one of the most satisfying purchases when it comes to G.I. Joe Classified that I didn't make. Yeah, it is. I don't know if y'all remember the Shark Tank, that Shark vehicle for the 3.75 inch. Would you buy that? I know that would cost money. I think that's the thing that I missed the most about the 3.75 inch scale is the fact that you can get the vehicles.
And we're back.
Big dog, you remember the Shark Tank for the Cobras for the 3.75 inch scale? That gray big vehicle, look like a hammerhead shark.
Yeah,
bro. I was just saying while you was going trying to hold down the fort and everything like that. I'm like, that's one of the things that I miss more than anything else about the 3.75 inch, because you're not gonna get them vehicles in 6-inch form. You're not gonna get.
Well, if enough people cry about it,
man, bro. You know, for us to be able to get that, here's what would have to happen. And people that buy into trickle down economics and everything, they fall for the okie doke. Minimum wage would be higher than the cost of living. That's what that would be. Minimum wage would be higher than the cost of living. You got good money. You got good money, because that thing ain't gonna be cheap. Get some example. That thing ain't gonna be cheap. That thing ain't gonna be cheap.
No, it's not.
But I will want it though.
Anyway, there go the vids right there. Got two Colts, got a lasso, got a Bowie knife, got a rifle. Now, how hard would it be to paint this figure black, put a black duster on him, and make that? You know what? I'm curious. I gotta know. I'm curious. I got to know. You know, I ain't just going. I can't be still. I have to. I gotta see. If his hat is stuck on his head. Because if it come off his head, that's that much more easier it is to make a bad rig. So let me see what we working with here. Nah, it's stuck on there. So you would have to take the whole head off, and you'd have to get an X-Acto knife. I could just buy a whole nother cowboy hat if I'm gonna do all that.
Might as well.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I forgot he got a little hatchet too. Vigilante throw a hatchet too.
Wonder who taught him that number.
You know who he learned it from. He learned all kind of skills from them engines, as they used to say it.
Speaking of action figures, not for
Yes.
nothing, it's interesting with this, because we used to get this. I ain't finna act like this. Where's the Lone Ranger action figure at?
I mean, what you mean recently?
Like what my Lone Ranger and Tonto at? Because I remember back in the day, they came with the horse and everything.
Well, and here's the thing: there ain't no market. Ain't no market. I think what little interest there was left in the Lone Ranger, Johnny Depp killed it with that movie. After that Lone Ranger movie he did, Mud's like, I
was trying to go back before then. I really wasn't trying to stop right there. I went back further than that. Thank you for messing that up.
Well, and that's why you don't try to rehash and redo stuff all the time. That's the mistake they be making in Hollywood. Just don't remake. If you've got a good version, leave it alone.
Listen, I guess that's why I can't get my Green Hornet and Kato.
Them some big shoes to fill. And that's why when they did remake it, and you put, and I'm like, who is this dude? And then I'm having trouble believing Seth Rogen as the Green. I mean, yeah, as the Green Hornet. You quit committing that crime, okay? No, you're not the Green Hornet.
Dang, man. Listen, we could be getting us some nice action figures. You know what? I can't even believe I'm getting ready to say what I'm getting ready to say. Where my Archie action figures at? You know what? Folks we had Brady Bunch action figures back in the day. Oh, sugar.
That ain't said Archie.
Oh, honey. You are my candy girl. Archie. And you know I'm one.
See, I couldn't get into Riverdale. They messed it up for me.
Hey, remember when the Brady Bunch had they singing group? When it's time to change, you got to rearrange who you are and what you're gonna be. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, bro. I do not know. I do not remember it like that. I don't even, yeah. I remember the presence of a group. But as far as the lyrics, nah, I didn't internalize that.
One of them messing with them boys from overseas though. Here we come. Walk down the street.
Yeah, the monkey.
Get prettiest love song. Everyone we meet. Hey, with a monkey. Man, damn. Our childhood was lit. We had HR Puffin stuff.
That was code. That was code. A lot of people didn't know it, but that was code.
We had Dick Dastardly and the Wacky Racers.
We had Laugh Olympics. You remember the Laugh Olympics?
Yeah, man. We had a lit childhood. We had a lit childhood.
Yogi Yahooies, the Scooby Doobies, and the Really Rottens.
Look, we would voluntarily watch Big Blue Marble.
Yeah, because it was educational, and I wanted to see what was going on in other countries.
Look, voluntarily watching the Electric Company. We sitting down watching it. You ain't gotta make us watch it. We're gonna watch it.
Again, educational. See what I'm saying? Yeah, attach some education to this stuff y'all trying to get people to do and not do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We see how we turned out.
I think that's what it is. Baby boomers and Generation X, we wasn't wired to be stupid. We like, no, we'll go get the knowledge because we had to. Like it wasn't on no cell phone. We had to go to the library.
Your existence literally hinged on you having sense. You know what I'm saying? It's some things you couldn't do if you effed up, boy. You know what I'm saying? They be reading about you.
hey, we was able to ride bicycles with no knee pads, no elbow pads, no helmet. We was all right.
What that man say? Just nothing. Nothing. Going fast too, down the hill. You know what I'm saying? If you fall off on this, boy, you gonna break something. You fall off.
Wait, there. And we did not mind overloading the bicycle. You would have somebody sitting on the handlebars and somebody sitting on the back seat, and you just
ain't gonna be able to do it, son.
Hey man, sit on the handlebar, big dog. I got you. Where we going?
Yeah, we build ramps and shit. You know.
Oh Lord Jesus, boy. We were skateboarding on plastic skateboards. It was. We were.
Same hills. Them same hills we went down real fast on bikes. We went real fast on skateboards.
Look, we learned how to drift as kids on the Hot Wheel. You be riding real fast on that big wheel and hook that brake.
Them wheels, boy, they wasn't nothing but just ball plastic tires. They were just ball plastic tires.
Ooh.
Orange and yellow with the blue seat.
Where about town said, yeah, we had to get that knowledge. Yep. We would drive without seatbelts. Sure was.
Bruh.
So ain't nobody go flying through
What was a seatbelt? Can't tell you how.
We on the back of the pickup truck.
Hey, my people from Arkansas. That if you wanted to go if you wanted to go to the store with Grandpa and them, that's how you went. Because you had to jump in the back.
That's how you went. Can we give it up to our generation for being able to go to school armed? 12 gauge in the back window, shotgun shells in the glove compartment. Can we give it up to our generation for being able to do that and not take nothing into the school building? Hey. Even if we had to fight, like if there was a fight arranged while we was in school, nobody ever went to the car. Nobody went to the trunk. We got this going on right here. Let's make it do what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I had a partner like that. Like he loved to wild out. Love to wild out. I'm like, that boy, he's a problem. He's a problem.
Listen, you ain't mind it.
Nah, not too much, but you know what I'm saying? I had some reckless partners. You know what I'm saying? I mean reckless. You know, like going to jail reckless. No.
Oh man. What it is, I got this cat around here that don't know how to be quiet.
He's a cat. Cats do what they want to do when they want to do it. That's why I be like, me and the cat wouldn't get along, because cat be like, I'm running shit, not you. Like, cat, you ain't paid their bill. Yes. you ain't paid their bill, cat. So I don't think that computes in my world. A lot of my partners, man, they like that. Oh, I like a cat. Oh, the cat over there. Oh, cats are independent. The cats yeah. Then when you can't find their ass.
Speaking of which, while you was gone, bro, I'm in love with this action figure, big dog.
What you talking?
This Cobra Knight Viper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a sweet action figure as a 3.75 inch. You remember it?
Yeah.
They did it justice as a 6-inch figure.
Yeah, they did.
They did it justice. Like it's sweet enough for me to say I probably need about 3 more of these.
See, that's how I was with the Night Creeper. Yeah, I got about 4 of them. I got about 4 Night Creepers. So yeah, I got a little fire squad of them.
You feel me? You be like, man, that's sweet right there. And you know that's the thing about it. It ain't got to be sweet to nobody else but you.
That's why you collect what you like. And then what everybody else say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you did what Bobby Brown say? I made this money, you didn't.
Right, Craig? We out here.
It's my prerogative, damn it. Okay? Shit, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Man, listen. Shout out to Bobby Brown, Motown record, MCA record.
The king of R&B.
Man, we had the shoes. I never did understand how they got together. But then again,
hey, well, in the immortal words of Rick James, cocaine is a hell of a drug. That's how they got together and stayed together for so long. I ain't gonna say it was codependence, but I mean, you know, when ain't nobody trying to help nobody, that means you think everything all right when it ain't.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? She more gangster than Bobby was.
So, question. Let me ask you this right here.
What is that?
So we got a comedian out there that's catching some flack, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he had a little roast, you know what I'm saying? A little roasty.
Yeah, I watched it. It was a little long on the tooth, but
yeah. It looked like it was gonna be long on the tooth too. Now I don't know how Mr. Floyd's name came up and everything like that, but somehow or another, Mr. Floyd's name came up. Wasn't taken too well, wasn't received too well by members of the Black community. And Mr. Hart feels like, you know, for lack of better terminology, like Mystical said, that ain't his fault. And Black folks is overreacting. And did I get that about right?
To that effect, yeah. But in the same breath said he's responsible for what goes on at the roast. So if you're responsible for what goes on at the roast, that means you're responsible for what's said at the roast. You know what I'm saying? Because if I know what kind of routine you're going to be doing, of course I know. What if you go out there and say, you know what I'm saying, die. You know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute, hold on. What did you just say? So you can't tell me he was 100% oblivious to the material that was going to be, because they got to do dry runs. They got to do a dress rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's live, but you still got to, know how the order of business is going to flow. So somebody, you heard some of that already, and you like, let it go on the air. So be ready to deal with that. And that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying you got to change nothing in your program or none of that. But at the same time, be ready to field those questions. Be ready to deal with that demographic that's going to be like, hey, my brother, how you letting that slip slide, and how you got that fella hosting and he just popping off. And I know it was, man, oh, goodness gracious. Let me just say, I was biting my lip. And I'm 1,000 miles away. So somebody sitting on that panel, bruh, I know that was tight as a drum, So I'm like, bruh, We just, I don't know. I guess if we down, we down. If we think in the same way, we think in the same way. If we ain't thinking the same way, then that's obvious too. And if it's been said, it's been postulated that bro is supposedly quote unquote a plan. And I ain't gonna elaborate on that because I don't have no proof to verify one way or the other. But I will say this. He sure continue to make a lot of movies that ain't that good. And what? I know.
No, because he said that the other night, and I was like,
how do you keep on making them? You know what I'm saying? Like 5, 6 in a row. So somebody just got money to throw away. Just let's make another Kevin Hart movie. Hey, put The Rock in it. Yeah. So I'm like, well, like that made it better. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you where I'm at with it. So I keep it right there with the comedians, right? And so you have Andrew Schultz, who's a comedian, right? And he offends Black women. He's never really been held accountable for it. And he and Charlamagne the God do shows.
Well, Tony Hinchcliffe was the one that was on the road.
Huh?
Tony Hinchcliffe was the one that was on the roast.
Tony who?
Hinchcliffe. Caucasian, got that mustache, tell those kind of jokes, same kind of guy.
I know. I'm saying I'm going somewhere with it. I'm going somewhere with it.
Okay, yeah,
I'm saying I'm going somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna leave you alone. Do you think?
Yeah. Because he's a comedian. See what I said? It's all with the comedy, right? And so you get, like I said, Andrew Schultz is a comedian, whatever. Make an off-color joke about Black women. You say it in front of Black men, so you feeling comfortable, and you're still having a show with a Black man, right? Who ain't holding you accountable. Black comedian. Okay, stay right there. Then you get the what was the other one that was a off-color joke and everything like that, because that was the Andrew Schultz.
Shane, what's his name? Shane. He was popping off all night. All night long.
Wait. The dude that had autism, the dude that had Tourette's or whatever, he say stuff. And nobody holds him, nobody's supposed to be a comedian or whatever. Nobody holds him accountable. Nick Cannon, supposed to be a comedian, right? Say something off color in regards to, you just gonna quote history. And we ain't heard nobody hold Nick Cannon accountable yet. You just saying stuff. So here we got it one more time. It's so wild to me how Black entertainers, Black leaders want to tuck their tail when somebody says something offensive about us. But let us slip up one time. Let us slip up and say something incorrect one time. Oh, hell, gonna have to pay. Now, mind you, the sad part about it is you keep looking at these people, and the ones that did it long to a degree, they built their fan support up through Black people first. Get your money, cause now I guess you white famous. You don't need Black people anymore. So you don't have any Black empathy. You don't have any Black sympathy. You don't have any of that.
Well,
but that how you got on the map though?
Well,
I think Kevin Hart started out in a Black movie.
Kevin Hart started out doing stand-up in Black comedy clubs.
Right.
So his demographic was Black people, but I mean, it's not to me, and this could just be me, it's not a bad thing to grow greater than a demographic, but not beyond them. Okay, because case in point, Prince, Michael Jackson, they universal to everybody. Everybody loves them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like neither one of them forgot where they came from, or they never the what made them them. They never deviated from that. So that's why it's a tougher pill to swallow, because my man went from Kevin Hart to Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? And so it's like, all right, now I'm in this bracket, so I have to move and function a certain way because there's another one behind me waiting to take my spot.
And it's not like folks don't understand what insensitivity is, right? We had somebody get locked up for making a comment about Charlie Kirk. We had somebody lose their job for making a comment about Charlie Kirk. Okay, well, clearly you don't give two doggos about George Floyd. That's fair. You ain't got to. But if you don't want somebody making disparaging comments about Charlie Kirk, then don't make disparaging comments about the other person. Be the example you want to set. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like folks aren't oblivious. It's just like you're being hypocritical. You don't want somebody to say something over here, but you feel more inclined to run your mouth over here.
Because no. we in do unto others, well, not we, but they are in do unto others and then run mode. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It ain't nobody's waiting to be done unto. They just want to do you and be gone. And that's why we got so many videos of folks getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to do unto somebody and then try to like not suffer the consequences of what you did, or when the beads start dropping, we playing victim.
Watch this. This is how simple Kevin Hart could have kept it without the race card being played. Just check him on not talking about the dead. Hey, we're not going to talk about the dead. Right. You could have kept it right there. Right. And that checked everybody across the board. We're not going to talk about the deceased. No, what it is you know you effed up. You effed up. And you've been hearing it more than a little bit. And so now he's starting to feel the pressure of, well, I want to be accepted by everybody, but is that going to cost me something? Hey, man, it's up to you what that cost you. I ain't the judge.
Yeah, well, and neither am I, but to me, it's like you got all these YTs on this panel and you just letting them talk slick about, black women, George Floyd, yo parents who ain't alive no more.
Man, ain't no way. ZC, ain't no way. No, we're not doing that. What's going on, Lonnie? I see Lonnie here, man. Ain't no way.
Well, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. They did that. And I'm like, I remember we used to get into fights. I mean, like fights when somebody said your mama. So you let him not only say your mama, but he told an elaborate joke. Nah, man. But I get it. It's a roast. That's what you're supposed to do at a roast. But
I think we've forgotten. And I believe you're gonna back me up. And I think those who are
now think about it, it's not the first time. Remember that Flavor Flav roast?
I think,
bro.
I think I'm gonna apologize. I might be dating myself. This might be revisionist history. I remember a time when comedians actually told jokes. A roast was just that. I'm going to roast you and talk about you. But there's a fine line between telling jokes and insulting people. And I think this generation's comedians are more inclined to insult, thus get your whooped because you're not being funny. You're actually insulting somebody than actually cracking jokes. Cracking jokes going on stage used to be about what you said about you. You made light of yourself. You didn't pick folks out in the crowd and talk about them. No, you made light of yourself. And in making light of yourself, you were able to make other people feel good about what they were going through. You wasn't making fun of what they were going through. You were making fun of what you were going through to make them feel better about what they were going. That seemed to have been lost. That element is lacking, and I think you saw that play out in the Kevin Hart roast. I could be wrong because I didn't watch the damn thing, but you know, I ain't thought Kevin was funny.
I will say this. Well, here's the thing. Okay. Comedy is designed initially to be funny if it's self-effacing. And you go as far back as hell, vaudeville. You got a cat tell, it's a joke with a little setup and a punchline, but it's still, you know, my man, take my wife, please. You know what I'm saying? When we go far back as that, it's always been the comedian is suffering, but we laughing at his suffering. You know what I'm saying? But then there's the roast. And the roast, and he had like a little show where he did all of this, but the roast utilizes a different set of skills. You know what I'm saying? A roast requires you, you know what I'm saying, to dig into that person, because what you're saying has got to resonate with that person, and it's got to be about that person. You know what I'm saying? And when you keep, you know, you find out, his wife doo-dooed in the bed when they was going to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So you decide what ammunition to load in your gun. Like I think the Tom Brady roast, the little white girl, Nikki Glazer, she tore him and Gronk's ass up. I don't even like Nikki Glazer. I'm like, who? But after she tore their ass up in that roast, I'm like, who's Nikki Glazer? You know what I'm saying? So it's a different set of skills, and anybody can do it, but you got to pick your shots. And if you the type of person is just, okay, I'm hitting you with a Dragunov, or I'm just hitting you with a Gatling gun. Bah, 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 bah. I'm just everything. I'm scorched earth. I'm tearing everything down. Or you could just pick your shots and surgically rip into a mug. But make no mistake, the roast is about insulting a mug. The roast, I done seen Richard Pryor get roasted. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gets roasted. It just, you know, how bad you want to go. When Richard Pryor got roasted, they was calling him a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and was saying, you know, him and Paul Mooney is an item, and you know what I'm saying? All of that kind of jazz. So you know what I'm saying? So it's again, and then there's that third set of skills with comedians where they have to be able to stand on a stage by themselves, dolo, and work a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And literally, it's called crowd work. I tell you somebody like that I seen that's really good at it. This cat named Nate Jackson. And Nate, he's from Seattle. And Nate Jackson, he's got a whole Netflix special that's crowd work. That's all he doing is fucking with people in the crowd for like 45 minutes. You know, so there's that aspect of it, and then just being a whole well-rounded with a routine type thing. So everybody is not a well-rounded comedian. There are comedians who excel at just stand-up, but they trash when it comes to roasting somebody. There's comedians that can roast the shit out of you, but they stand-up routine is trash. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I'm saying? Like athletes. every athlete ain't an all-around athlete. You know what I'm saying? I can jump, I can catch, I can run. But then there might be some athletes that can just catch. There might be some athletes that can just jump. There might be some athletes that can just run. They ain't well-rounded. So, I mean, same thing with comedians. Now, in the case of Kevin Hart,
he said Mojo Brooks does Mojo Brooks. I'm gonna have to look that up. Mojo Brooks does good crowd work too. Yeah, Nate Jackson does.
Yeah, he does. Most of Mojo's show is crowd work. You know what I'm saying? His thing is he finds somebody at the show, right? And ask them who they with. And if they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, where they at? And he'll be like, call them. And be like, give me the phone. And it just sit up on stage and talk to them. So I'm like, there's some out there that got, you know what I'm saying, a little essence of the OG, you know, carrying on the legacy more or less. But what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, speaking of dating, right? I couldn't imagine that today in today's world. Like,
what's that?
The whole dating aspect, I could not imagine that in today's world. Like, they be, it just air just wasn't coming on. What was it at? 74, right?
Oh, it's a ooh, yeah. I got to.
Yeah, but the heat wasn't coming on though. The temperature in the house is above 62. But you can turn the air on if you want to.
Shit.
But the thing, dating.
Maybe we'll do a live tomorrow on the deck. Who knows? If the weather hold out, man. What are you talking about? Dating? What?
Dating. Like, I couldn't imagine doing that in today's world.
Yeah, I said that myself many times. You know what I'm saying? All the shit you gotta respect now, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a hermit up in the mountains. Just give me a bunch of porno movies. I ain't finna deal with all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I just the balloon test, the expectations of what a man is supposed to be. Lord Jesus.
Theo. Look what Grand Madam said.
From my standpoint, today's yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't do none of that.
It's not bad, not awful. She said totally unacceptable.
Bruh, it be like I don't even know where you go look at. Like, ain't nothing.
They don't look no more. It's all on apps and shit.
Maybe we just old.
Yes, we are old. Well, middle age, however the hell you want to look at it. We are past this shit that they call relationshiping. we way past it. I'm like, you don't go out and meet nobody no more. Well, where was all these apps and shit? I can't, and that's why you get catfish, because you're meeting people on apps, stupid. You can't
be so petty, like
you can't catfish me if I tell you meet me for coffee downtown at 3. How you gonna catfish me? Unless you ain't who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I'm waiting, all these pictures and all, yeah. Like said, it's tough out here for a single old man. It's tough.
bro, I could, bro, like, cause I'm like, no, bro, no. Like, when I look at how I be like, man, ain't no way, ain't no way. Cause I just wouldn't.
Oh,
I just wouldn't.
Like, what you say, Grandma?
Like,
Grandma said we dated for marriage, not a meal or a few dollars. Hey, when was the rise of the gold digger? When was ain't they been around? Ain't gold diggers always been around?
Bro, I can't, bro. No, I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just keep it to myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. They'd be like, yeah, no, I'm straight. Like, I'm so straight.
Wait, hold up. Lo, what you mean you out here looking crazy, dog? What does that statement mean? What you mean you out here looking crazy? What does that mean, bro? I'm seriously, I do not understand. Elaborate. I need you to elaborate for real.
Hey,
Kamalio said he been advising his nephews in this dating world.
We gotta be too. You know what? We gotta be too old. That's what it is. We gotta be too old.
Oh,
he said, okay. "Oh Lord Jesus."
Oh, Lord, I'm sorry to hear that you're out here single and dating. He said it's tough.
Oh man,
out here to be single. I bet you it is, man, with all these rules and regulations that's on every damn thing now, and everybody, you got to respect this, that, and the third, and the fourth. Can I be honest? We vibing, right? Okay. I'm going to keep it a buck.
Man, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Like, I feel like Shaka Khan. I feel for you, dog.
Okay.
Like, damn, dog. Like, damn.
Do you, how hard is it to date when you go on a date and your date is unattractive, but you can't say nothing? Because if you go, I want to end this date right now. Why? Because you ugly. Or however you want to put it. I mean, you can use nicer words. You can say it how you should. Your appearance just does not appeal to me. Because on a dating app, I can on a dating app, I can put on filters and lighting and shading, and I can make myself look like I'm a 9 when I'm only a 5. You know what I mean? And then we get out in the community, and you see I'm a 5. You're not allowed to go, you're a 5, you misrepresented, or you look like the A-hop. You just got to be nice and go through this bullshit with this person that you don't want to go through this bullshit with. You know what I'm saying? And then be cordial and polite and then leave, but they want to keep clinging. And it's like, get your ugly ass away from me. I ain't trying to be bothered with you. But you can't say that no more. You can't say that no more.
It's something to be said for, LL Cool J said, I need an around the way girl. Like, it's something to be said about connecting with females in your area. Like, you see them at the grocery store, you see them at your favorite coffee shop or something like that. She look good. Like,
he said,
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I did that.
He said he just went through it. He said them filters are the devil.
I dated off the app one time, and
okay.
Let me be taking a class with you. Let me go to church where you at and everything like that. Let me see you moving and everything like that, so I know whether or not I feel this. We don't know, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you, damn, $200 you can't get back. Bruh, that's how we spent. Man, oh boy, I would make it out here because I'll be trying to take somebody out. I'll be like Dave Chappelle on Half Baked. I'll be trying to take you out on a date for like $15. Because I don't want to invest like that. I feel like I'm getting beat. I don't want to feel like I'm getting beat. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's missing?
What's that?
You know what's missing, Darryl?
What, fam?
The courting phase. The courting phase, like at the end of the day, if you know, and this gonna sound real crazy because it's gonna seem like I'm putting the responsibility on men.
That right there, Kamoyo. Coffee dates. If I'm gonna meet you, I'll meet you for coffee. Cause I don't want to invest. I don't want to invest in something not worth investing in, only to find out later on I spent all this money and yeah. And courting is cool. Courting is what it should be. Is what it should be. You should be courting, right?
Talking about
you good. You good.
You got to set the standard. That's what I was gonna say. If you the dude, you got to set the standard. And what I mean by that is the expectation. Take stuff off the table that makes people feel small dates, inexpensive dates where you actually get to know one another, parks and everything like that. Go for a walk, do a picnic, stuff that's inexpensive. Because spending money, that's an investment. And why are you investing in somebody you're not in a relationship with? Makes no sense. If they can't get past that part,
invite. La 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 la. Hang on a second, y'all. Hang on a second, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna send it to your Instagram, man. Give me a second. I will find it here in a second. There it is. Bam. Aha. Bam. Bam, bam. Boom. Bam. There you go, sir. All right. Whoa. What am I working on? What am I messing with? Okay. All right. Let me take some of these comments as I wait and we rock. Graham Adams said they don't court anymore. It's dinner and then the bedroom. That's on them. That actually depends on the woman. Because I don't control whether or not I get in that position. They do. There he is.
Okay. I had to try another option for this Wi-Fi. We got bad weather here. It's going in and out. But anyway.
Oh, okay. As a Henry, we cook. So a dinner date where you cook a meal costs less than and goes further. You can meet in the Oh, bruh, I'm the king of the inexpensive date. And it'll still be a cool date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't trying to be cheap. I'm trying to be frugal. There's a
and that's the thing. Like, we don't do that anymore. And as the dude, you got to let it be known, like, hey, I'm taking sex off the table. And you taking sex off the table because she don't need to be having no expectations. You finna pay. That's off the table. I want to get to know you. And if she ain't the type of person that want to take it slow like that, then that clearly ain't the one for you, just because you're dating. One of the biggest things I think we've effed up in our community, our culture, is we get dating confused with being in a relationship. Going out with one woman on Friday night, another one on Saturday night, and another one on Sunday night, you're dating. You're not in a relationship. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, right. Exactly. 100. I agree 100. And a lot of times, and I can tell you, that was my go-to. You know what I'm saying? If you see me, I dated you, and if we're dating, you ain't said what this is. So if we go home run on the first night, just like I got done saying, I ain't in control of that. You in control of that. I ain't take nothing. Now, but it has been implied, that a woman's belief is, if I have sex with you, we go together.
Okay, well that ain't never worked for me on my end.
But I mean, don't get it twisted though. There are some women that's out there that's out for the same thing you out for. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like
and when it's done, it's like salute.
That ain't never worked out in my benefit or nothing like that. Like I ain't ever been able to lay them cards that, hey, we go together now. No, I ain't never been able to say that.
No,
I ain't never been able to say that. No.
Listen to how that sounds. We go together now. Oh, what the hell? I don't get no say in it. You know what I'm saying? So my wee had to say. You know what I'm saying?
Daryl, this mean, because of the men that I was raised by in my life, I've just been like this. You put out and I put out. I was there when you put out, just like you was there when I put out. And seemed like you had a great time. So I don't,
Oh, I wasn't implying that it was a shortcoming on women's part, Grand Madam. I'm just saying it's mutual sometimes.
Yeah, because I don't want to act like y'all know how y'all be treating dudes. Some of y'all treat dudes like pieces of meat too. Come here, sit down, shut up, fuck, get out.
And you know what? I've been that guy. I've 100% been that guy. And it's like, I genuinely liked her. You know, and it's like, you know
we
what?
Can't do this again.
I'm gonna blow some cigarette smoke in your face and say bye.
Daryl, you be like this. We can't do this again. She'd be like, no. What you mean? What you mean? No, I thought we was having a good time.
Yes, see what you get for thinking.
She was having a good time. You thought you would.
Yeah.
She like surprise. Brother
what's going on, bro? What's going on? Oh man.
Hey man.
Oh man.
Man, I miss talking to y'all, man. How y'all feeling?
I'm out here. I'm out here in these streets. You see me?
I'm listening to Grind Mode. That song by Grind Mode. I'm gonna leave it right there. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta stay that way.
Dang,
bro. I got time out. I got questions.
Shit.
See, yeah, that's right. Oh shit, you got on. welcome to the Terror Dome. You said that,
all right, let's talk about it.
You just dealt with the filters.
Listen. Filters are the devil.
Talk to me about it. Tell me the filter story.
They are from Beelzebub himself. The devil is handing out filters, bro. Telling you. Handing them out. They got filters that will change your whole skin complexion. You got to go back. And it makes you nosy. And I hate, like, men ain't supposed to be nosy like that. It makes you nosy because I got to go look. Now I'm like, damn, I feel nosy. Like, I don't want to be on. But you got to go check. They doing everything with these joints.
Bro, you got to find the ones in your neighborhood, bro.
Man, listen, I be moved. Look, I'm a man of a certain age, right? I'm moving and shaking. So I do a combination of everything. If I'm out, if I see somebody I like, if people hitting me online, it's a little bit, it's the world now. It ain't like the roundaway girl. Like, I would love to go back around my way and grab my sweetheart. She know me. And then, everybody kind of set in their ways. We in our 40s.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with, if somebody don't know how to, like, whatever past dramas, you got to deal with me. I don't give a fuck. I wake up on Tuesday, I'll give shit about Monday. We looking forward to Wednesday. But some people, they don't they don't do that. So you gotta work with them through that. It's a mess, man. It's a
You
mess,
know
bro.
what, man?
I can't. It's a mess, bro.
I apologize, bro. I misspoke, man, because I did say before you came on here, if I wasn't married, bro, I would not be dating. I wouldn't.
Let me tell you something. It's tough. It's tough because I'm already in my groove. I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then now with the woman, she probably doing what she doing. Now we gotta figure out if our doings match. Like I may like you, but the shit we got going on may not correlate, so it won't even work. Versus meeting somebody young and building y'all shit together. So it's so many more factors. You know what I'm saying? So it just now.
What about
I just
somebody in the industry where you working?
God no, I couldn't. I I need to be able to get away. Like I can't. I got to get away. Like I'm naturally a loner. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I got to be able to leave you and miss you and come back. Like if we leave together and go there together and be there together and then come back, oh my God, that's too much together. That's too much together.
You know what it is
Get
that I
out of
see?
my face.
Yeah.
You
We
know
gonna
what
be
I see
beefing.
that's missing? It's what people are looking at as far as the core values of what a real relationship is like. I see way too much free judging, after judging. Like I don't see nowhere near enough of getting to know one another and everything like that. And to me, it's like, I mean, BBD said it, man. You don't trust a big button and smile, man. You got to have more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if y'all don't know each other, y'all not interacting, how y'all know what the other one bringing to the table?
It take a while, man. This is a microwave era, man. Everybody want what they want it right now. And so that's the toughest. Hold on, wait a minute. My flip up knocked my phone off the vent. So much shit. I'm over here battling. Y'all gotta give me a minute. So I'm getting my ass whooped right now.
I be single for real. Ain't no way.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, my bad.
It took me rules out there now, man.
Yeah,
It
and
took
then
me regulation. I'm like, bro, I got to do all that and be
man,
nice.
listen, they want to know your personality test score. They want to know your sign. They want to do compatibility. It's just a whole different thing, dude. I can't. It's a lot.
I'd be at the bar and wouldn't entertain no company with. How you doing?
Then you know what would be best? Stay focused on what you doing right now. Just keep your focus there. And I think somebody said it in the chat. If you really looking for somebody to vibe with you, don't focus on looking for somebody to vibe with you. Just do what you do, and somebody along the way gonna fall along, and you gonna pick it up. And at least that's how it works most of the time.
Bro, I was telling my
yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I say, hey, if she gonna find me, she gonna fall in my hand while I'm reaching for some money, because right now, while I'm doing I guess to get a bag, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
look,
we just out here on our grind.
Oh no, I couldn't care. I'd be at the gym working out, writing my comics and everything like that, count my money and everything like that. I wouldn't even care. No.
We're mad to say that what's your sign thing ain't new. We used to do that too.
Hey, I don't believe in none of that. I know assholes from every zodiac. It don't matter what your sign is. I know jackasses from every zodiac.
Yeah.
I don't even get into that. Yeah, I don't even get into it. But it's funny to grow into, because I spend time in relationships. I spend time dating, and it's a mess. It's becoming, the more you get into your thing, the more it becomes an afterthought. It's like, if I got some time, I'll go out, or I show up with, folks our ages, live bands, live shows, and you see the same folks out there. I'm like, damn, you was out here when we was in our 20s, and they probably see my ass like, nigga, your ass was out here when we, you know what I'm saying? No, I done had a whole life doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's like,
when I go out and I see these people, I'm like, damn, I ain't see Shorty since. And I was like, they probably looking at my dumb ass the same way. You know what I'm saying? So it just,
I ain't seen you since the last time I was in the club.
yeah. Now I'm back in the club.
That was
I was back in the club.
You ain't got time to go out there when you grinding. When you grinding, you ain't got time to go out there like that.
Facts.
Because now when I go to the club, I know the owners. It used to be I knew the promoters and the DJs. Now they own the building, so I go in there and go straight to the back. I'm like, man, this ain't even. I'm in there looking like everybody uncle. I said, yeah, man.
Say 33 years. Come on, yo. 33. He been the same one 33 years.
That's what's up, man. That's what it's about.
I'm a G.
That's what it's about.
Me and my wife been together since 2019.
Hey, it don't even matter because y'all together.
22.
Find me some.
22.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere either.
Effortless.
It ain't going nowhere. Like I went ain't going nowhere. Ain't looking for nobody. Ain't checking for nobody.
Yeah.
I mean,
for me, it was the perfect storm because when I met her, I was like, I'm so done with the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the timing was just right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually it's gonna happen.
I've had dating woes in the past. It
right.
No filters, but I can tell you, I had to fight a few big brothers.
Hey, this is light. I can tell y'all some horror stories. I get a flashlight, put it under my chin, and tell y'all some real horror stories about dating.
Bruh, I bet you we could go around circle. Cause man, I got some stories.
Doing it now ain't as bad because I ain't really that pressed. It's just when I got time to go out, get a live show, comedy show, I'll go. But I ain't dying every day to be, you know. But when I was outside actively dating, like in my early mid-30s and all that, it was a movie. But right now I'm just so focused on what we trying to do. Did I skip? Did y'all get into today's controversy? I missed all that. DC blackout.
Man, what DC blackout? I'm sorry.
We missed
blackout.
Oh, y'all didn't see the DC So White turning it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Y'all already went over that.
Was you? Hang on.
It's one of them things where.
Hang on a second, Dave. You got opinion, Lo. Hang on. I want to hear it.
When I look at the two people involved.
Hang on. You talking about this right here?
Oh, you got. Okay. Did you see the boy Shine comics go off?
I don't follow Shine, but what is Shine do?
We don't.
You gotta listen to him. You know he got a thing for them boys, man. It's for me, it's backwards with me because I only read DC for the white boys. Like I get all my black comics from us. Like I don't have a problem finding black comics, so I only read them for like my Batman and I only go there for the 2 or 3 white boys I read. So I'm like, damn, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. Because I'm the complete opposite. I can pull up 30 black comics in my phone right now. So it ain't never been a problem for me getting representation. I'm like, shit, y'all over there looking for niggas. I'm over here to get these couple white boys titles. This is what I'm here. So I don't, you know, so I don't know where I still don't know where I'm. I know where I don't know where the community as a whole is staying because I'm seeing it go, both ways. Because we not tripping. Like most of us ain't really tripping. Like I told y'all before, I'm not of the white man's ISIS colder variety. So I don't need them to give me nothing. And if there's no black folks writing there, I know where they are because I follow them as writers, as fans of their writing. So I can go get you wherever you at. We know Stephanie Wynn, where she at right now. We know where David Walker doing now. We know what, you know what I'm saying, what Brandon Easton doing right now. So I don't need to wait till they're at the big two. I can go keep supporting them where they at currently, you know. So I'm on the fence because I understand it's, I don't know if it's about a community thing, and I'm just like, dude, I go there because 2 or 3 white titles. That's it, bro.
Here's where I'm at with it.
You know?
Me and you done chopped it up, right? So me and Darren was talking before we came on the air. DC always been so white. Like, what we talking about? Like, this ain't nothing new. They was like this when we was kids, our early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s. Like, this ain't nothing new. We act like we don't remember what the Legion of Superheroes look like for the longest daggone time. We act like we don't know that Bumblebee and Mal Duncan missing. We finna do this. Like, we acting like Jefferson Pearson always had an ongoing monthly. Stop the cap. We're not gonna do that. Then there's this right here. There's this right here. The being conveniently black thing, because you and I know that I did the 1-800 Black Hero, and it was to shine light on the fact that black heroes weren't being represented. And the same dude that's
hell of a bit, by the way. It was a hell of a, and it was funny. I'm gonna come
with some more because they say comedy is the way you shine light on stuff. But the same dude who said DC so white didn't compliment the skit. He wanted to make it about AI. So now you telling me you a dude that practices that crab in the barrel mentality. Your thing is to tear brothers down. It ain't to uplift brothers. Contrary to how you out there conducting yourself, because even when you checked him, he never once said the skit is great. I like the contents of the skit. No, that's you acting like a crab. You want to tear somebody down. Then the other dude that just popped up that was in the photo, he's a mantler. He's the same dude that sit up there and say, it's just a mantle. It's always been just a mantle. But you know better than that, though. You lacking some context when you say that. And so you not keeping it, you as a black man, not even keeping it a buck when it comes to a fictional black character. Okay, well, I got the one dude who gonna be inconsistently black if it don't suit him. If he don't benefit personally from it, he just gonna be conveniently black. Then I got the other dude who, because you're a Marvel fanboy, you not gonna keep that thing a buck when you should in regards to the #1 black comic. I can't take y'all serious.
Yeah, I told you they're gonna get their scoop of chocolate in February and a few sprinkles throughout the year.
That's it.
And that's it. I mean, DC's so white, Marvel ain't too far behind, and I don't know, man. I know where we at, and I know we exist. So I'm just like, I'm on the fence because I'm like, I don't want to seem like I'm not part of the community and trying to, but I'm looking at it, and not everybody is really on board with it because it don't make sense in certain spaces, in certain, you know what I mean? It makes sense to some, it don't, but it's hard to say that and post that in groups full of black creators.
Well,
it's hard to see that shared in groups. How can I say, hey, come over here with me and let's protest DC not having black writers and comic book creators so we can buy black comic books from them, you black comic creator?
I think it serves
you
a
see
purpose.
What I'm saying?
I think it serves a single-minded purpose because one of the things that we said, with us knowing that DC has never been pro-black like that, why are we steadily talking about DC so white to the point now we finna turn it to the DC blackout, as opposed to talking about those black writers, those black creators, those black independent comic book. Like, why are we talking about this as opposed to talking about y'all?
And
David Walker,
I know I'm being petty here.
Oh,
but
we vibing.
Shouldn't it
you can be petty, we vibing.
Shouldn't it be a DC whiteout? That's just what I do. I'm here till Thursday.
You know, you all week. Listen, man, got 2 days tonight. Man, you see it going up, and I just see everybody, and it's crazy to present. It's crazy to present something like that, and it's full of creators who create the same thing you crying about that's not available over there. And so, and to one of them, I think one of them is an artist themselves, and it's
well,
like,
this
bro,
guy has his own comic book. Okay, and he did a whole video. Where he pulled out like 20, 30, a good 20, 30 different black independent comics. And you know, because he's trying to prove, oh, I'm blacker than this guy because I got this. And somebody put in the comments and shut all that down, said, well, have you read it? Because it's one thing to be performative. It's something different altogether. Let's me and you sit down and chop it up about all of these books that you claim you read so we can see
right.
whether or not you read it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I put a book up and say, I got this, it's either because I just got it or I've been read it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put up books that I haven't read. What if somebody call you on that shit? You gonna look stupid.
Hey, really? I just did Super Predator by R.J. Barnes and Ann Piper. That shit was fire. And somebody asked me about it. I said, no, I'm reading it, bro. And I just got Scarlet Ranger, issue 1. I think that's roll now. That's roll. That was pretty dope. I'm gonna do a comics in my car on that. And I got 2 and 3 coming. And man, and I got David Walker. Just his Kickstarter just closed, so I just got my digital for Blackenstein.
You know, that's the
thing that I know.
Huh.
People that read, when we interact on social media, you know, like videos like this, more often than not, the comic book ain't in our hand. We're recounting the story from memory.
Yeah.
When we interact with the people in the chats and everything like that, they'll ask us about a story, and more often than not, we're recounting that story from memory. Like a dude asked me today over there on TikTok, I said, what's your favorite Daredevil comic? I was like, I don't think I really got a favorite Daredevil comic as much as I got a favorite arc. That arc with Stick, and he had the rest of his hand ninjas with the rest of the ninjas with him, Stone and everything like that. Frank Miller run. That was I can say that, but I ain't got the comic book in my hand. And if you are a Daredevil fan, you appreciate the fact that, well, damn, this dude really did read that damn comic book because he went right back to that story arc. That stuff like that sticks out, and comic book fans know it. So when I find people, especially when Shine was doing it, do you have this? Do you have that? Bruh, comic book fans understand in their lifetime, if you've been able to maintain the same collection and grow it from the time you were a kid to your adulthood, you're fortunate. That's not always what happens.
You're a bad man. Yeah, because I'm on my 4th start. I'm 4th or 5th start over.
Yeah, you know, so
and I lost
that means nothing because you have people that will have lost more comics over time than the collection you have on you. I know one dude. I'm just, well, I'm not gonna do that because I like him and everything like that. He's a cool dude, but it's something to be said for knowing the stories between the pages. I just say that it's something to be said.
I gave my first Blood Syndicate run to my little cousin because I'm thinking I'm gonna mess it up. I'm thinking she park it, I can come back and get it. Man, that girl done cut and made collages. She done. I said, not maybe bang you. You don't do that. But you know that's what it is. And I got some stuff at home in Maryland in the attic. When I go back home in July, I'm gonna pull them down and see what I can salvage, man. But we had collections, but just But now we don't. There's enough black comics out here that you don't have to look to the big two white companies for black comics unless you want, unless you absolutely want them from there, and that says more about you than it says about us. Like if you can't get a black comic from there, you don't want none, or you up in arms because the white guys won't give you the black comics you want. What are we doing? I just put it. I put it to grocery shop, and I'm like, if I come in your store every day and I want these green grapes, and you tell me you ain't got green grapes, but I keep filling my cart up with all this other shit, what difference do it make if you ain't got these grapes? I mean, they was doing Superman, Spider-Man, and some other books. So what difference do it make if you still want to shop there? What's the store gonna say? They can look up your email and see your whole history. You know what I mean?
As a content provider, I look at it one of two ways. I can either continue to talk about the problem, as in report the problem, or I can be part of the solution to the problem. In being a solution to the problem, and what role Daryl and I play is to talk about the black comics, the comics with the black creators as much as possible, right? And then to do some of the other stuff that we can do to draw light to the situation, do the skits, and if you want to see those characters be used more often, then, and this is where you as a fan have to figure out what you're gonna do. If you want Black Panther content and somebody's dropping Black Panther content, you low-key stupid if you're waiting on somebody else to give it to you, if there's somebody giving it to you. If the story makes sense,
and it's quality and it's good, yeah, man.
Yeah, if the story makes sense, the story makes sense. If you want black superheroes from DC and everything like that, you can either talk about it or you can do something about it. You can write stories featuring black superheroes from DC. Daryl has a huge Todd McFarlane black superhero collection. He could do stories featuring those black superheroes. Now you're gonna do one or two things. You're either gonna get your content from there, or you gonna keep complaining about what you're not getting. At the end of the day, a good story is a good story. I think we've all seen people use action figures in stop animation, stop motion, and tell a quality story.
Yeah, I've been saying them dope.
Right. That's what you want. You want the story. So you can either keep complaining about it or you can do something about it. It's just what that is. But if you're complaining about it, you're complaining about something. It's not a recent problem, contrary to popular belief. It's been going on in both the big two since me and Daryl were kids.
And I don't want it to be this black and white thing, because I read everybody's shit. I'm gonna read dope comics. If it's a good comic, yeah, I'm gonna lean toward my creative space and my peers. But it's some dope shit out here written by all kind of people. I'm reading it, and I'm looking how they looking over there for black writers and black stories. I only look over there for the white ones because I know what all the black ones at. So I don't have that issue.
That's my point. I don't know how anybody was ever looking at DC for that. Like you'd be nice, it'd be nice, but really, Daryl, what did they do with Mr. Terrific? He just gave us a limited run.
And that shit was fire,
I mean, even when even when they introduced Black Lightning, what that run for, like what, 15 issues? You know what
that last run was dope too, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about the original. Well, you're talking about the what, 6 issue run?
The 6 issue run they just dropped a few years ago.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't like it was bad. We rocked with it. We read it. Clearly, they didn't want to put it out. Well, that's been the status quo, and that we've been knowing that. The thing is that it's hard for me to have high expectations of two comic book companies that basically have never met those expectations.
Meanwhile, over at Marvel, you got a character celebrating a 60th anniversary, and there don't seem to be no fanfare put towards that. If it was Superman's 60th anniversary, we couldn't stop talking about Superman. If it was Batman's 60th anniversary, we wouldn't be talking. We would, Batman. So we're selective about who we celebrate, and that's okay. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, and then we have to grow past people thinking we're a monolith. Like you guys, and y'all heavy on the Black Panther. I'm more cape and tight superhero guy. Y'all got me reading Black Panther more than I ever did, just so I come here and talk shit with y'all. But y'all know that was my first conspiracy ever in my life. I told y'all that. Like I never had a conspiracy. That's my first one. And then so I just I'm gonna hop on this Priest run because I know he's doing Vampirella now. But I said let me go back and then I'm gonna go look at Hudlin's and I'm gonna just you know what I mean. I've been watching because I want to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? I said well maybe me over here being Miss Conspiracy, I'd have missed something. But I grew up in the DC space, so I'm more of a DC guy. But y'all opened me up. Y'all opened my mind up to some things. I'm like, cool, but I'm not mad at these guys because they don't make books for us when we make books for us, and we don't fucking need them, honestly. I read the stuff I like over there. I read the stuff I like over here. I read the stuff I like at Image, Dark Horse, everything. My buy pile look like the damn Rainbow Coalition. I got all kind of stuff in there.
Right. But I make sure that, just like you said, my money goes towards what I want my money to go towards. I mean, yeah. I lean towards that which leans towards me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
First, I got to see me. That's what I got to see first and foremost. I got to see me. If I ain't seeing me, all right, I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? So, or as we was talking about earlier, I'm going to reduce my footprint around
absolutely
that particular franchise, character, etc., so on, which is also my right to do as a collector, as a reader, as someone who covers this sort of thing in social media. So that being said, there ain't no need for everybody to be upset at everybody because everything can be tailored to somebody's taste, and there's something for everybody to be happy with. But that's not what social media is about. It's about tearing somebody down and trolling and fucking with people and doing that kind of stuff. We got to get out of there.
Watch this. Even without being organized, right? You know, somebody saying something. No. I look at the writing situation. Come get her. I look at the writing situation. And I say to myself, well, there's only 2 comics that I consider worth buying. That would be Absolute Green Arrow and Absolute Batman. That's me. Without anything
what do you think about
said.
So Absolute Green Arrow 1, did y'all already talk about it?
No, nope. We did. We ain't did no review of either Absolute Batman or Absolute Green Arrow. Not because they ain't worth it. We just ain't did it, right? But it's one of those things.
Last Absolute I did was Wonder Woman.
Yeah. It's one of those things where
the Robins on Batman.
It's one of those things where hold on.
See, that's why I got a dog.
I can't hear. I can hear it. I can't tell what it is.
It's a cat.
Okay, that's what I thought. I said that cat is going crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
So anyway, as I was saying, I apologize for that. So with me for mine, there was no such thing as I gotta dial back because it ain't there. One, I don't think the writing over there is up to stuff anyway, regardless of what characters we talking about. It ain't but 2 over there worth something. And then Daryl, like I said, Daryl is reading Absolute Wonder Woman, and I think Absolute Flash. So we pretty much got that because Absolute Green Lantern then fell off as far as the writing goes. So yeah, it's like
what we doing? I'm Absolute Batman, Green Lantern. I like the new Batman where they call out the tech and all that. I like Absolute Green Arrow, but I'm this Absolute universe. The last Titans I wasn't happy with even. I don't. Yeah, and then I'm gonna see what this
now they trying to.
But to your point though, Lo, I'm not checking over there for black characters. Like that's to your point.
I'm going specifically for the white characters. I'll read.
I'm not expecting you to do anything with the black characters on either side of the fence because you've shown me historically you're not going to do anything with the black characters on either side of the fence. If I want black characters, I will go get it myself and I will talk about that and highlight that. And to me, it's not just in the comic books. I will go get the black characters in the action figure form. Like I just love me some me. I'm not finna wait on somebody to give it to me. I'm gonna go get that. So I'll be like this: if you thirsty for black in your home, I don't think I'm better than you. I don't think I got more money than you. How you in your feelings in ways I ain't.
You got the same means I got. Most of us creators, we go digital. I know y'all are purists and y'all like the physicals, but we go digital because it's lower cost to make and I can get it out faster. And digital comics made up about $5 billion last year. So it ain't like it ain't no market for it. It's like $5 billion. So you can get a piece of that. And it's showing that it's people reading digi comics. And when I fly, that's where I read the most. I got 28 books now. I done read about 8 of them. But when I get on that plane, I'm going through my whole flight right on my phone. When I get to the cons, I get my physical.
Marvel Unlimited. I don't know how folks be saying. I don't know how to say I ain't get my fill of Black Panther. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that. Like I don't know how to fix my mouth to say that. I don't, because it's so much Black Panther content out there. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say it ain't out there. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to go get it from nobody else except Marvel. That's what that is. The MCU. I don't know how to say ain't no black writers out there. I got a whole brother over here that's quick. Hey, Theo, you got that Philadelphia? No, what's that? You need to get that. Rodney Barnes. You like that, okay? Like I got somebody telling me that.
Like, hey, yo, I'm reading this Blackula right now.
Is it new?
No, I think it came out in 24. But Rodney, it was when he was on that Philadelphia tip. He did a Blackula.
Who did it?
Rodney Barnes.
See what I'm saying?
Oh,
now here we go.
Rodney Barnes,
up there like that.
Nathan Shaw Alexander did the art, just like with Philadelphia. It's just Blackula, and a lot of it he gives a shout out to the movie. You know, a lot of it is connected to the movie, and the whole thing is because he was dead, right? And he's in hell, and so since he's been in hell, he keeps coming back to the devil. Like, let me go back up there so I can get my revenge on Dracula. And the devil just keeps telling him, nope. Finally, he just like, okay, you need to get me out of here because I don't belong here. How about that? And he's like, all right, okay, I'll let you out. And he let him out, and him and these 2 teenagers are like trying to go kill Dracula.
See what I'm saying?
I might need to check that.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about that.
Do what?
I knew nothing about that.
Bruh, I'm
familiar with Philadelphia.
I was reading Philadelphia, so it ties in with that. Because he's like the last villain that they face.
You ready? Here we go. Here we go. You ain't know nothing about it. I ain't know nothing about it. He did. But it's those of us that's out there. Why we just not hearing about it? You should dig what I'm saying? We want to be complaining about stuff and everything like that. Complain about what? Because we could be steering quite a few folks over there to black.
Ain't nobody looking. I keep telling y'all, man, equated, like for our generation, equated to like when you first started digging on hip hop. You was at Sam Goody grabbing all the damn tapes. You wasn't just I'm gonna get this one right here, and then no. You was like, I don't know what I said. I don't know what a Fushnickens is, but I'm buying it. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta start digging through the crates again. Yes,
exactly. And you unearthed that's how I found Tessina. I'm like, what? Who? And then I found out, they wrote some other shit before they wrote this. Oh, I gotta go look at that too.
Those of us that be doing it for the culture, we be talking to each other like, I gotta give it to my brother Flash by Night Marvel. When he told me about that Creed, I was like, wait, what?
Right.
So you read that Creed?
Right.
I said, and then my brother Juju said, man, you gotta check out Ram God.
And then that one that Wesley Snipes did.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wesley Snipes got one. That series so far. He did.
And then it's one called Hammer.
Yeah.
It's about John Henry.
And Neil Gaiman was about to knock Nazi boys out the park if he didn't get in trouble.
What, Nazi boys?
Yeah, he's about to knock that out the park. If he didn't get in trouble, he's about to knock that out the park.
I just seen somebody do a new take on it, Nazi now. They spell it backwards. Is Nana they doing it? Independent brother, yeah. Is it the West fight? Shit. When I find it, because it just started popping up in my timeline. So when I grab it, I'll shoot y'all the link.
Okay.
Hold on, I don't want to do a man Wesley like that. I need to tell you.
And Flawed. I told y'all about Flawed, didn't I?
I think so.
I know
you told us. That's Image. That's Image Comics. Came out 2021. Our esteemed Mr. Walker. He wrote it.
Oh, I need to grab it.
Yeah, it's a 6-issue miniseries. It's about basically this chick. She's like a merc, like a bounty hunter, but she's also a psychologist.
Exile is the name of the book the comic by Wesley Snipes. I think it's 6 issues. Exile. He did that. Wesley did that. He did that. Like
it's a lot, man. It's a crap ton of stuff out there, man. You can throw a rock.
Yeah, they be acting like it ain't nothing out here. That's the problem. That's what I hate more than anything. Is like, how you gonna act like that? Like we exist, bro. How you gonna act like we ain't out here?
Hey,
we exist, bro.
I'm in Alaska and I can find it. Ain't nobody got an excuse. If I'm in Alaska and I can get it, then anybody can get it.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel what you're saying. Like I can relate to it. Ain't the same thing, but I get it. Because you actually putting the work in. And to be putting the work in and folks act like you don't exist is frustrating. It's like, man, come on, man. Like, I'm over here. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, y'all complain about
and then
stuff.
To have the audacity to want me to help you beg somebody else to do what we doing. That's so crazy. Come over here and not spend your money until they make what you already do. So they make for me what you already do.
This how I feel. When they say we ain't getting no Black Panther, I be like, so y'all gonna keep saying that with y'all whole chest, huh? And I'm putting out as much Black Panther content as I possibly can. I'm telling y'all, it's y'all not getting from nowhere else. And y'all really gonna keep saying that? Ooh. Like, I'll be like, ooh.
Open your eyes. That's what open up your eyes and stop talking about it ain't. It's not. It doesn't. It don't.
Like,
open your eyeballs up. I bet it will.
Ooh. So I feel you. I feel you because I know like you putting the work in. And for those that don't know, Epic issue 1 is lit. It's lit.
It's not, like and I don't. I'm not taking it personal for me. I'm just looking at the conversation as a whole. Like, because I'm going to keep reading the shit because I only go there for the white book. So I'm not tripping. This doesn't pertain to me, but I'm in the space and I'm in the community and I'm trying to rock with the people. But I'm like, you want us to not shop with them until they make the very thing for you that everyone here in this group where you shared this shit makes. It ain't got to be me. It ain't got to be me.
Right.
But they thirsty for something. They thirsty. They want. It's almost like they want root beer. They want Dr. Pepper from Burger King and McDonald's. Meanwhile, over here in Gotham, we got the Friday Night Vibe. We got the Dr. Pepper. We the only ones in the city that's got it.
Well, they want it. They want it from out that building because they think they faucet's better.
Hey, we got it right here.
They found the machine.
Y'all don't want it?
Apparently, they found the machine colder.
You know what?
That's just stupid, bro.
I give him enough time.
Yeah, we
allows me to do different things.
Bruh, if you dropping the Acolyte, I'm dropping Epic, and we reviewing other black comics and everything like that, Philadelphia. What you mean who you waiting on? Oh, never mind. That's gonna be BB and Petty. You want your comics explained a certain type of way? Or you want to get them from a blur? Is that what that is?
They want me to put on a tank top and show off my tats like old boy at Comic Book Cat. What's his name?
or grow a beard and have almost.
He got his hair now. He having his midlife crisis.
Oh man, listen, I don't listen. I'm like this. I don't know what to tell you. We ain't thirsty over here.
Yeah, I just, I spend the day when it came out. I'm like, I'm rocking, and I'm trying to find a way. I was like, is this my, how your sisters and them used to be the double dutch and they rocking to see, do they jump in and out? I'm like, do I jump in? I don't think I don't think I'm going. I see the rope spinning, but I'm like, I don't know because this ain't my game. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing I'm trying to. You know what I mean? Like all these brothers and sisters who are here creating dope shit. Do you really want us to sign this thing or sign up for this and we make the same shit?
You know what? You take the advice you gave me. You take the same advice you gave me. You gave me some great advice. I'm that type of person where it don't matter who it come from. Great advice is great advice, right? You know that person lives for something, and that something is not you. That is not your calling. Yeah. That is not what you do. And you know how they move. You know how they get down. That's how they move. Well, don't get caught up in it. You keep doing what you're doing. Like anybody can complain about the news. It takes somebody different to create news. You're creating news. You're that very thing that he says doesn't exist. You are a black comic book creator, writer. Okay, well, I would rather read what you got going on than complain about it's knowing you actually care about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because that matters too. I would rather get that from you than go somewhere where somebody considers the black male characters to be non-viable. Say what I said. So
yeah, man, it's been all the crazy, man. So I wanted to get out of here earlier to get y'all thoughts. So I said, man, let me see what they think about it before, because it was on my mind. But I'm like, man, there's so much dope shit dropping from creators. But I just to see it just in the regular internet is fine. But to see it in groups where creators are currently creating, you want us to rally behind? Like, that's where I got weird. I'm like, damn, why is it in the creators group?
I know it's
like, if it's just in the
it's a thing. Cause like a few years ago, when they was doing the whole recast T'Challa thing, this movie critic decided he was going to spearhead a movement against the movie because they didn't recast the character. Which
I think I saw.
I said, hang on. Which I said from Ripsky. I'm in my head. This is in my head. I ain't saying nothing nobody else. If he's a movie critic, at some point, he's going to have to bow and capitulate to the movie industry because that's how he eats. How can he lead this movement? But yet and still, he was on the news. He was talking to celebrities. It was on. It was on. My man had on suits and shit. Now, you telling Muggs, okay, and literally, I got the receipts. I still have them when it was a bunch of content creators that got together and was like, okay, we gonna band together. We're going to be a cabal. I gave it that name, by the way. But anyway, at the end of the day, this man goes from his words, if they don't give us what we want, we got enough stuff to where we can put knees on their necks. Now, when this movie was about to premiere, he wasn't there. He got invited to the premiere, dog. And on top of that, went on his page.
They didn't talk to him afterwards.
Man, he talked to Nate Moore, dog. He talked to Nate Moore. Okay. And he went on his channel and said, let's have a Black Panther Wakanda Forever watch party.
So how much do you think they gave him?
I don't know. Either they gave him something or they told him, if you keep up this bullshit, you'll never critique another movie in this country again. They either showed his bread was buttered on, or they handed him a check and said, after you get this check, you got an STFU.
That's why I do that crusading shit. Once I see a motherfucker crusading, I'm like, all right, we about to see where this goes.
Listen, all I'm gonna tell you is this: it's more than enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the list. You know what they call me, right?
Nah.
The griot. You know why that? You know I ain't asked for that name because somebody else used to call me a receipt keeper. Okay, so. We got more than enough people that are performative with it. I'm not gonna mention no names. The actions are what the actions are. Some of us have downplayed the value of Frank Rambo. I mean, on social media, downplaying. And some of the people that did it were Black fathers, if not Black husbands, definitely Black men. He contributed nothing worthwhile to Monica Rambeau. I'm like, damn, as a Black father, you don't want to see that? And we were talking about how they were trying to make Carol Monica's auntie. Monica and Carol ain't got no relationship in the comic. That ain't what that is. And you had...
Hell, they call her Auntie Monica.
Right. You had... because I'm trying to make sure I say it right. You had some of us look up to and don't know it. We look up to them and everything, and we share their content down with that nonsense. Even the same people said Monica did nothing relevant to have been the first female Captain Marvel.
I didn't even know she had to do. She was.
I'm telling you, there are people that that we've talked to, and when I say we, I'm including us, that we've talked to and whose content we share, and they actually make that statement. I'm like, mind you, they all profit off the name of they all prosper off of being affiliated with Black, Blur, whatever. They all affiliate. They profit off of that affiliation, and it ain't that ain't what that is. I've heard people say, well, we should only be profiting, pumping up, supporting 2 Black characters, T'Challa and Aurora. We're saying that with our whole chest. You had some people that, you know, they went to go see the Marvels when they was like, are we sure with this what we want to do? And they went to go see the Marvels, but they were recast T'Challa, and some of the loudest recast T'Challa people out there. And me and Daryl like, hey, they watching us. You can't be out here in these streets saying this, that, and the third, and you finna go do something different.
Doing that.
These cats went to go watch the movie, and they couldn't wait to do out the movie reactions for the Marvels. I'm like, they not gonna take you seriously like that. We've had people go above and beyond to say they recast T'Challa, but you got to go watch Captain America 4 because it's a Black movie. No, Captain America 4 is a movie with a Black lead. There is a difference between the two, and this movie ain't got nothing to do with him. If you look at what's going on in the story,
right? He's just a tool. What's the story for?
Right, but get mad, call us sellouts and everything like that because we ain't go. Like, everybody that say they that ain't that, and you be amazed that list is long.
Yeah, at the end of the day, for me, it is like, man, look, let me read what the hell I'm gonna read, and don't make this a Black thing when it's a clout thing. Don't make it a color thing when it ain't about the color. It ain't about color. Because you got colored folk, you got creators of color putting out new shit all around you constantly. Whether it's creating the content, creating the books, coloring the books, inking the books, doing the 3D toys, doing the actual figures, cosplaying the content, curating the content, goddamn mixtaping the content, DJing, playlisting the content. We are all over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a void or something is missing. The only thing missing is honesty and focus. If you're honest about Black comics and you're focused, we ain't never been hard to find. Mainstream or independent. Independent's the way to go if you still want raw storytelling. Because we don't know how to play the game because we ain't in the game. We just write what we like.
That part.
I don't got no tap shoes. I'm writing in J's. I don't got no tap shoes. I ain't got to dance.
Watch this. Stop me if I'm wrong. Help me out. Even if we do get the Black comic, right? Because I'm big on writing. I'm big on writing, and I think people take that for granted. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're getting because you just want something. But okay, if I want a Black comic, you know, the character is Black and everything. What do I mean when I say that? Because I can remember comics that I've read that had the Black lead, but did the Black lead act Black? Did the Black lead talk Black? Or did the Black lead talk like a typical copy and paste character? What's the difference between James Rose's personality and Sam Wilson's personality in the comic books? Or is it basically copy paste? Does Blade sound Black or does Blade sound angry? You know what I'm saying? When I really think about what it means to me to want a Black comic,
that was a bar.
Well, I mean, ideally, a black character should code switch.
Yeah, but
in the right, at least that's what I look for in the writing.
Yeah, but me and you read Night Thrasher. Night Thrasher was just copy and paste. Me and you did read Night Thrasher. You know, we read it. Right, but there's a difference in. Watch where I go with this one.
That was.
There's a difference in
that cat didn't know what he don't know nothing about Dwayne.
Right. There's a difference in him writing Night Thrasher and Rodney Barnes writing Philadelphia.
Big difference.
Like James and Jimmy Black.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? They talk how you would talk when you at the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one issue they was fighting vampires and shit, and Jimmy Sr. said, "Y'all fucking up my house." I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about.
It's that cultural nuance. It's that cultural nuance.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Like,
I appreciate that kind of writing.
Even when we look at
less from the man who wrote Boondock.
Exactly, and that's the thing that I'll be looking at. Like, okay, well, I've read that Black Lightning, that limited Black Lightning run. Okay, well, Jefferson Pierce was in it. He was. Can I necessarily say he taught black though?
I know educated brothers from the bank.
No, I can't. I can't. Me and you didn't write that.
You gotta relax it. I get it. Some point,
you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that ain't even the Mr. Terrific. I liked it. I did, but who did Michael really sound like? Typical copy and paste character. He ain't got no personality. None. Really? Come on. The Mr. Terrific and James Gunn Superman, played by Edie Gathegi, had more personality than this dude right here we read in the comic book. So when we say we want black characters, do we really know what we mean when we say that? You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the character showing up being black in the comic book. No, you want that character to represent you. And for that character to represent you, you got to know that character is talking black, whether that character got 16 PhDs or got a GED. Because we know how we going to talk regardless. So.
Right. Yeah. But so let me ask y'all this then. Do you think a writer that's not black can write a good black story with a black central character, like with a black main character?
Yeah.
Does he have black friends? Yes. If he got black friends,
I mean, when we say writing a black character and doing it well, that could just mean that character behaved the way that we expected him to behave.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because there are too many times.
I think they can. But
we as black writers,
you think they can't?
No, I know. I think they can. I believe that. Yeah. I believe a good writer can write their ass off.
Yeah. All you gotta do is hear the voice. If you hear the voice and that comes from enough interaction, you can hear the voice. You can write it. If you got friends and you open to your friends that came and told you they're going through something good, something bad. You didn't heard their voice when they excited about something, when they upset about something. You didn't got the mannerisms and everything like that. And if you really, really down with your friend, you didn't heard them probably use the N-word if they use the N-word, but you know how they meant it when they said it. And so if you find yourself, well, if I do write this, it's gonna come out the same way we would have said, and ain't nobody gonna be able to tell the difference. So if we can write their characters, they can write out. It's just they got to be in tune like we are.
Girls, ladies and gentlemen, 3-hour mark.
Damn. Okay.
I'm just saying, you want to keep talking. We keep talking. I just want to let you know it's 3 hours. You know what I'm saying?
You know how we get, though. You know how we get.
Yeah, and that's why I said it, because I knew if I didn't say nothing, it would have been 3 hours and 30 minutes.
My bad. Before we get on up out of here, I want to send a special shout out to my custom Tanaka Huerta, aka the White Tiger. Am I saying that right?
Now put it closer to the camera. I can't really. You did that?
Yeah, you ready?
You did that?
Yeah, this MCU White Vision. and everything like that, and a Black Panther painted mask. I wanted to get my Hector Ayala. I'm sorry. Hey, you gonna let me stick my neck out there for real like that, huh? There. My custom Hector Ayala white tiger.
Oh, see, I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, we got to get it over there.
I use that same body set. I took a cape and I made it in the hunter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I need one, man. I need one.
Yeah. You know what it was? Somebody told me this hunter, I was gonna use this for hunter. They said no, hunter need to be thicker than that. I said, okay. Well, I ain't gonna argue with you.
Let ladies and gentlemen.
The drink team. The drink team is in the house.
I actually saw them in concert, Theo. Actually saw them up close in Rudy Pardee and Snake Puppy.
Always coming with the lyrics. Always.
That was their names.
Yeah, I know.
Rudy Pardee and Snake Puppy.
Yeah, I got them on my cell phone.
All right, y'all. As always, Friday Vibin is Stone Cold Gas. I want to say a special thanks to Brother Lowe for chiming in, popping in, showing up. As always, man, y'all pull up on Fridays. Y'all know what it is. And we'll see you when we see y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. We out.